Welcome into the New England Sports Village and YouTube Live for NAPHL action. It's the U16 Generals Academy taking on the visiting Hartford WolfPack, all a part of the 2022 River Rats Jamboree action. The Generals yesterday, it was a struggle. They fell 5-0 in their season opener. They had some issues getting the puck across the red line and out of their own half of the ice, and they're going to look to turn that around against a talented WolfPack team. Once again, welcome into the Village and YouTube Live. Ezra Janello along with you on the call this afternoon. The Generals 18U team just picked up win number 2 on the season in 2 tries. Yesterday they won 4-0, and today they eked out with a 4-3 win. They were leading 3-0 at one point, then 3-1, 3-2. Brought it back to a 2-goal lead at 4-2, and let me tell you, that was quite the insurance goal because it quickly became 4-3. And a couple too many trips to the penalty box gave Mid-Fairfield an opportunity to get back into the game. But now it's the 16's turn here on the primary rink, the A.J. Coetta rink. And it's Makai Santiago in the face-off circle for the Generals. He'll face off against number 19, Jason Mua. Mua wins the face-off, and now he'll enter the offensive zone for the WolfPack. Drop pass and thrown on net. Starting in net for the Generals, Cade Rose. He'll watch the puck get played back across the far side half wall. And we'll get our first face-off of the game, 22:07, into the frame. Or 22:07 remaining in the frame. It's 2 22.5-minute halves in WolfPack Jamboree, or River Rats Jamboree action, rather. Generals hold off the face-off. It gets pushed to the blue line and quickly regained by the WolfPack. There was Jason Musa who plays it across. Now a quick shot in and out of the glove of Rose. Jumping on it is a General, played up in the near side for Shane Bradley. Bradley couldn't cleanly catch the pass, so taking it, Chase Laramie. Laramie in near side corner, curls back below the goal line, goes D-to-D with his partner Brody Denuzzo. Hard on the boards and keeping it in was Connor Williams. And now the WolfPack will once more get out of their own zone. Musa will send it to the near side of Rose, and leaving his own end, well, attempting to at least, was the defenseman Dylan Messier. He gets taken back by the WolfPack, and now Brian Nauman will clear his own zone off the boards, but quickly picked back up by Max Leduc. And now holding on, Hunter Couture. Back into the neutral zone, defenseman Trace Gerges back. He'll leave it off his partner Messier. Messier takes a hit in the corner, pushed back up the wall, taken in a battle so far, but by the WolfPack, and a shot blocked. It came off the stick of Leduc and pushed back into the far side corner. Dylan Messier on it for the Gents, pushed up the wall and picked back up by Ferraris. In front, an opportunity for the WolfPack. Good stick, though, by the defenseman Gerges. And a shot onto Rose is held on, so we'll get another face-off inside the general zone with 20:14 remaining in this first half. The head coach of the Generals, Cody Gagnon, is assisted by Eric Projan and Mike Rakes. Ryan Erickson, the president of hockey operations here in Attleboro. Matt Dibble, the general manager. And every once in a while, you'll see Dylan Trelligan on the bench with these academy teams. Big hit in the neutral zone, made by Shane Hill. Generals looking for possession. Hill leaves it off, but it's quickly taken back by a player wearing blue. The Gens in their home whites, white helmets, white jerseys, and socks, and blue pants. The WolfPack wearing all blue helmets, jerseys, pants, and socks. Now the first opportunity for the Generals. Backdoor pass, a move, and a blocker save made by the netminder. Now at the blue line, another shot gets blocked in front. Went off the body of, that's Will Huber in the slot. Now coming out was Shane Hill. He blows a tire, and the Wolfpack will look to clear their own zone. Gloved out of midair by the tall defenseman, to say the least. That's Christian Williams. 6'8", 200 pounds. It's a left-handed shot, and he hails out of Crofton, Maryland. Now on the near side, Mike and Jones watches as his teammates will try and break out of the zone. They're unable to, and a shot off the crossbar. It was a backhand off the stick of number 43, Connor Williams. Now pushed back in on the cage and held on to by the netminder. That's Lane Jackson, a 2007 birth year. He goes to ND West Haven High School during the regular season. 18:49 to go here in the first half. It'll be the second line for the Gens. Couture, Nauman, and Fleck. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. Nauman on the boards, pushes it forward. Make that William Klingensmith. So there's 3 centermen and 4 sets of wings for the Generals. So it's Klingensmith and Williams on the ice, that 4th set of wingers, and their forward center is Hunter Couture for this shift. Wolfpack control below the cage, in front an opportunity. Good save by Rose. How about that one? It was a beautiful pass in front, held onto by Austin Perkins. He was on the back door, and Rose, he slid across, got his body up, his chest square to the puck, and caught it with his arm in between his arm and his chest. Keeps this game scoreless. And now Makai Santiago will look to win a defensive zone faceoff. He doesn't. He'll get another opportunity as Rose holds on for another whistle. So Santiago for the Gens. Rodman for the Wolfpack. One back by Santiago this time. On the wall, blowing a tire and pushing it up was his winger Lucas Sawyer. A shot from a Wolfpack player. That's number 11, Carter Halsell. Goes just wide off a shin guard, and they'll regroup in the neutral zone. Good forecheck by Bradley, forces them back in below the dots, and Sawyer will put a forecheck on, but now the other way comes Halsell. Halsell near side, takes a hit from Santiago, a big hit by that, and we get a delayed penalty. Santiago will go to the bench. And Halsell will slowly get up. Santiago will go to the penalty box. We'll see what they give him. A 2-minute minor for boarding. Coach Cody Gagnon looking for an explanation. A 2-minute power play with 17:43 to go. Santiago, one of the more offensive capable players on this Generals roster. I said it during yesterday's game. He just finds himself all over the ice at every single moment. Unfortunately for the Gens, he'll be sitting for 10 minutes. It's a 2-10. So Brian Nauman will serve the 2 for Santiago. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. Battle for possession off the face-off. Goes the way of the Generals. Jumping and keeping possession was Sawyer. He gets it as far as the opposite blue line before it's ripped off his stick. Now here comes the Wolfpack through the neutral zone. Far side is Sobluski. He gets shut down, cleared off the glass. Play continues, much to the unknowingness of the WolfPack defensemen. That was number 12, Avery Ferraris, who saw it bounce off the pad and into the middle of the ice, and it kind of just stopped moving. Generals doing strong on this penalty kill. Now an opportunity for Shane Hill. He gets it deep into the zone, causes another turnover at the blue line, and now skating it is Jack Rodman. A long shot turned aside by Rose. Quickly on it in the far side corner is Jason Musa. Now Musa, top of the circle, top of the blue line, holding and shooting, going just wide. Came off the stick of Ferraris, and clearing it the length of the ice was Shane Hill. No icing, says the linesman. Stopping it was the netminder Lane Jackson. And so now the WolfPack will try once more with 40 seconds remaining on their power play. Good play by the forechecker Hunter Couture, shutting it down. Couture joined by Thomas Cobella on the penalty kill. Played down to Dylan Messier, who sends it back into the WolfPack end. 21 seconds remaining on the 2-minute section of the 2-10 boarding call to Santiago. Far side, entering the zone, is Laramie. He puts the brakes on, absorbs a hit from Cobella, goes up to his defenseman. That's number 14, Liam Lefebvre. And Rose makes a save off of a shot, and back to even strength with 15:39 to go before the intermission. Puck gets rimmed around the boards all the way down the length of the ice, and icing is called. So still 0-0. But if you're head coach Cody Gagno, you must not be very happy, because you already are shorthanded a centerman, and now you lose your top guy in Mikhail Santiago for 10 minutes. Owen Pazaglia in the circle for the WolfPack. He wins it back. Control below the goal line, now in front. Long shot from the top of the circle came off the stick of Ferraris. Gens hold off the rebound. They push it into the neutral zone. Battle for possession just in front of the Gens bench. Goes the way of Hartford and Carter Halsell, who took that big hit from Santiago. And now making his way back in was Jesse Peck. Peck watches it back into the neutral zone. Chasing is Will Huber. Huber will chase the far side corner as the WolfPack look to break out of their own zone. And now here comes Halsell once more. Halsell shakes off a hit, shoots on Rose, and Rose holds on for another face-off to his left. .42 remaining here in this first half action between the Generals and WolfPack. Musa in the circle for the WolfPack. Hill for the Generals. Musa wins it back. The defenseman Dalton Smith will wrap it around the boards. It's Jake Sabluski on that far side half wall. Now up to the blue line. Quick shot blocked down by Hill. Came off the stick of Chase Cortamanchi. And another delayed penalty against the Generals. A WolfPack player down in the corner. Long shot onto Rose. Goes just wide. And touching up, causing the whistle, Lucas Sawyer. So we'll get your call in a moment. But a physical brand of hockey so far for the Generals. It's Trace Gergis who's taking a seat. It's a 2-minute minor for roughing. So the Generals, who just killed off penalty number 1, will have to kill off another one. Hill in the face-off circle. Messier, defenseman. They are joined by Shane Bradley and Peter Christophitis. Not able to catch the pass, the defenseman Jack Rodman goes back to the neutral zone. Now an opportunity for the WolfPack off the rush. Backhand onto Rose in the chest, and he holds on. Came off the stick of Emmett Roswech. And 20 seconds gone, 19 really off that penalty. So 1:41 remains on the man advantage for the WolfPack. 13:59 till our intermission. WolfPack win the face-off once more, but it finds its way into the neutral zone on the half wall in front of the Gens bench. Sending it back in was Roswech. And clearing it the length of the ice was a player wearing white. And so we'll go back for a defensive zone face-off. Now Brian Nauman and Antonio Fleck, the forwards for the Generals. Joseph Duncan and Christian Williams will join them. Fleck took the face-off on the other side. He'll take this one as well. He'll face off against Musa. Musa wins it to the side. On the half wall, Hartford controls. Musa joins in to help out. Battle for possession. Musa and number 20, Emmett Roswech, pushed up to the blue line. Long shot, patted away, came off the stick of Jack Rodman. Rodman tries again. Rose once more uses the pad to turn it aside. Puck finds its way to the neutral zone, and Rodman will have to chase back to his own end. He'll curl behind his netminder Jackson, put the brakes on, and now go to the near side for Musa. Musa taps it along for number 12 for Raris, and back into the offensive zone goes the WolfPack, but the defense standing strong for the Generals, turning it aside with 44 seconds remaining in this penalty kill. Back in the neutral zone, Sasha Philippovich holding on to it. Back into the neutral zone it goes. Jumping on it, the defenseman Joseph Duncan. He'll send it the length of the ice. And icing is called. So 25 seconds remain till we get back to even strength. 12:43 here in this first stanza. And for the Generals, of course you don't like killing penalties, but they've looked pretty good so far. The only two shots in this latest one have been from the blue line, weak shots that Cade Rose saw all of. Face-off won by the WolfPack, held on at the blue line by number 10, Brody Denuzzo. Now on the half wall, near side corner, back up to Denuzzo. He'll glove it down, walk, shoot, got blocked in front. Quickly on, and throwing it in front was Jack Meakin-Jones, but it goes off a stick and into the netting behind the net. And so we'll get a face-off, 6 seconds remaining on the WolfPack power play. Face-off won back by the WolfPack centerman. Now Sasha Philippovich, far side wall, back to even strength. Lefebvre, his shot goes just wide. Rose might have gotten a piece of it. Philippovich back down low, finds Lefebvre. Back down to Philippovich. His shot saved away. Rebound is loose, and quickly clearing it aside was Brian Nauman. Actually make that a 60, not a 50, so Peter Christophitis. Though it goes the length of the ice, so we'll get another defensive zone face-off in the Generals' end of the ice. They'll change up their units. Klingon, Smith, and Williams on the ice. Their center, Shane Hill. Though it's won back by Musa. Quick shot from the blue line gets blocked wide. Now it's the defenseman, Messier, who was laying the body. He gets cleared out of the defensive zone. Hill gives chase. No icing. Hill will be the first one on it. Thrown in front. No one home to collect it except for Musa wearing a blue jersey. A good stick by the netminder, Lane Jackson. Pushed it away. And now the Generals are going to go shorthanded again. This time it's a tripping penalty with 11:27 to go in the period. It's Shane Hill, the guilty party. Well, the Generals are 2 for 2. You can't keep doing this if you want a chance to win the game. We saw it from the 18s yesterday, who had to kill off 6 total penalties in the 45-minute game. And now this is penalty number 3 for the Generals in the 22.5-minute first half of the game. Held on at the blue line. Quick shot blocked in front. Chipping it out of the zone and out of danger was Hunter Couture. He'll come up the near side. He'll put the brakes on. Quick shot goes just wide. Now Lucas Sawyer falling down. Will send it back deep into the zone. And is picked up by a WolfPack player. Pushed back in. Strong forecheck by Shane Bradley forces them to have to redo it. Now it's the defenseman Trace Gerges. He can't get it deep. Instead, it's taken away by Slobluski. His shot goes wide, and first one on it, Shane Bradley. Back to Gerges, now far side half wall. It's Lucas Sawyer. He can't get it out. Long shot and out of the glove of Rose. Rebound goes to the far side corner. Sawyer does a good job shutting down the first opportunity. Rose makes another blocker save. He's been peppered so far in this early stage. When you have to kill off 3 total penalties, your goalie's going to face a lot of shots. With exactly 1 minute to go in the penalty kill, the Generals will ice the puck. I think they're going to get another penalty here. They are. It's a 2-minute minor for cross-checking. It's the defenseman Joseph Duncan. And if you're head coach Cody Gagnon, it's a sight you don't like to see. 3 of your players sitting in the penalty box. And now with a 5-on-3 opportunity, Hartford will take a timeout. They are 0 for 2 on the power play, and they're looking to strike first in this 0-0 game with 10.5 minutes to go before the intermission. We'll be right back here on YouTube Live. The WolfPack head coach, Bobby Ferraris, very animated on the bench as to what his team should be doing. Generals coach Cody Gagnon drawing up what he wants his 3-man penalty kill unit to do. Rose makes a quick save. Shot came off the stick of Emmett Roswech from the blue line. Puck goes all the way around the boards, back up to the far side. Ferraris, now Roswech, big slap shot, they score! Rose got a piece of it, but he goes off his pad and into the top of the net, and Emmett Roswech, with a 5-on-3 power play goal, gives the Hartford WolfPack a 1-0 lead. Not much you can do there if you're the Generals. You shoot yourself in the foot with penalties. Rose has been playing phenomenal so far in this game, and he got a piece of it, just not enough of it as the WolfPack hold possession. They now still have a 5-on-4 power play. Back into the offensive zone they go. Rose makes a quick save with the pads, pushes it to the corner. WolfPack still control possession. It's Liam Lefebvre. Now down in the corner, Lefebvre wearing number 14 for Hartford. Back up to the blue line, Brody Denuzzo. Lefebvre now back to Denuzzo in the slot. The Gens doing a good job collapsing on him, and it's cleared out of the zone by Shane Bradley. 1 minute remaining in the Generals' 5-on-4 penalty kill. Denuzzo unable to clear his own zone. He goes to the near side for Chase Laramie. Laramie will chip and chase the chasing party, Sasha Philippovich. He holds possession. Now a shot onto Rose, into the glove, and held onto for a whistle. And so we'll get a defensive zone face-off for the Generals with 42 seconds remaining on their penalty kill. 9:07 until the first intermission, and you have to be wondering what head coach Cody Gagnon is thinking. While his team didn't play great yesterday, they were at least staying out of the penalty box. Struggling to do so today. Again, we said in the pregame, this is a talented Hartford team, and they're applying the pressure on the Gents. Now a quick shot from the point, blocked down by Will Huber. Huber will give chase into the neutral zone, lay a nice big hit, and get back on defense on the penalty kill, while Emmett Roswech will put a shot onto Rose, which he holds onto for another defensive zone faceoff. 8:44 to go until the first intermission. Face off just in front of Rose. Huber facing against Roswich. Roswich won it. Now a quick shot onto Rose, blockered away. Came off the stick of Max Leduc. Another delayed penalty, and this one is going to go on the WolfPack. And so it'll be 8 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. It's Emmett Roswich, a 2-minute minor for tripping. And so after the 8 seconds, it'll be 1:52 of a Generals 5-on-4 power play. Their 4-on-4 unit, Shane Bradley and Lucas Sawyer up top, with Williams and Messier on the back end. Face-off won by the Generals and Bradley. Now Williams controls. Big slap shot. Gets all the way to the cage. And turning it aside was Lane Jackson. Now the Gens up 5-on-4 on the power play. Back receiving the puck is Shane Hill. Hill will gain speed and leave his own zone. Far side. He goes up to Sawyer, but quickly shut down. And the Gens will keep going, and it's going to be a 5-on-3. Once Hartford touches up, they do. It's going to be another tripping penalty. And now, if you're the Generals, this is the opportunity you were looking for. Owen Pazaglia is going to the box, 2-minute minor for tripping. Pazaglia is probably the better way to pronounce it. Doesn't matter how you say his name, he's given the Generals an opportunity. Face-off won by Northeast, up at the blue line and walking. Duncan goes back to the far side. Quick shot goes just wide, near side. Sawyer the rebound, big slap shot. Held onto by Lane Jackson, so we'll get a near side face-off with 1:16 remaining in the 5-on-3. I'm sure Santiago is chomping at the bit to get out of the penalty box and join his teammates on the ice, especially missing this 5-on-3 power play. Shane Hill loses the face-off. It's held onto by the defenseman DiNuzzo and sent down the length of the ice. Icing is called, so we'll do it again. 1:05 remaining in the 5-on-3. Williams and Duncan the defense. Sawyer with Hill and Bradley on offense. Held onto by Williams. Williams walks down into the corner. Big 6'8" defenseman drops it back for Shane Hill. Hill holds far side looking for Bradley. Bounces over his stick and now gets it back to Duncan. Duncan will hold. Look at his options. Curl down to the corner. Sawyer on the far side wanted the pass but couldn't catch it cleanly. And now the WolfPack will chip it down into the neutral zone. Sawyer knocks it down. Now near side. Duncan will make his way into the offensive zone. Duncan will look. Backdoor pass for Sawyer. Goes into the corner. He'll hold on. Go up top for Williams. Williams keeps it in the zone. Now held on by Hill. Now Sawyer. Sawyer holds. Shoots. Blocked in front. Rebound goes just wide. And now it's picked up by Shane Bradley. 14 seconds on the 5-on-3. Kept in the zone by Duncan. Sawyer has it once more near side. Goes back to the other side for Bradley. Shane Bradley far side. 4 seconds on the initial penalty. In front. Good opportunity taking a shot and getting it blocked was Hill. Now it's 5-on-4 for 30 seconds. Loose puck in front. Gets turned aside. And the WolfPack will send it down the length of the ice. Stopped quickly though by Duncan. 22 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Duncan is just going to send it into the neutral zone, and a full line change for the Generals. Very close to being a too many men on the ice call. But the WolfPack will hold in their own end with 8 seconds remaining on their penalty kill. Chipped into the neutral zone, and jumping on it, Dylan Messier in his own end with 2 seconds, and now back to even strength. The WolfPack are going to go short-handed once they touch up. The calls are rough with 5:51 to go, and the official on the other side of the ice didn't even have a chance to close the door. before Max Leduc made a high hit on a Generals player, so he'll sit down for 2 minutes, and it gives the Generals, who just wasted a good opportunity, a chance to tie this game back up at 1. And if you got to find the positive in every negative, you're only trailing by 1. You're 3 for 4 on the penalty kill. It was a 5-on-3 power play goal that you got scored on. So you're playing pretty decently defensively. It's just getting the right moment on offense. Here's a moment with a shot redirected. It was Thomas Cobella who tipped it in front. Now Cobella top of the circle. Puck finds its way up to the blue line. Kept in the zone. Cobella tries pushing it farther, but getting in the way was Chase Cordomanchi. And it gets sent down the length of the ice. Icing is initiated and waved off by the official. First one on it is a WolfPack player, pushed up to the blue line and wrapped around the boards by the defenseman Avery Ferraris, and picking it up for the Generals, Trace Gerges. Gerges will push it the rest of the way. Cordomanchi sends it back down the Generals' way, and Shane Hill will regroup. Near side, he finds Hunter Couture, who will get off for a change with 56 seconds remaining in the power play. Fresh on the ice, Lucas Sawyer will go back to his defenseman Joseph Duncan. Duncan through the middle of the ice will gain speed, enter the offensive end. Quick shot into the glove, and held on to by Lane Jackson. 41 seconds remaining on the power play. Makai Santiago out of the penalty box, and he'll make his way towards the bench. Face-off won by the Generals. Duncan at the blue line. Quick shot. He scores! Joseph Duncan on the power play with a shot from the blue line off the face-off. Got a pass from Sawyer. Walked for about 2 seconds and fired away. And brings this game even at 1. Oh, what a goal by Duncan. That's the defenseman's dream. Getting a clean shot at net. It found its way past the bodies, past the legs, and more importantly, past Lane Jackson. Hartford controls off the faceoff. It's the Generals' first goal of the weekend here in game number 2. Puck goes out of play, so the faceoff will come back down into the Hartford zone. And now Makai Santiago and his line. It'll be William Klingensmith and Connor Williams onto the ice. Santiago wins the face-off back, held on to by Trace Gerges. Santiago in the corner, loses possession. Back into the neutral zone, big hit. Santiago and Gerges combining. And I wonder, is this Santiago going back to the penalty box? We see one player from each team. It's Trace Gerges for the Generals and Chase Laramie for the WolfPack. The officials having a quick meeting. Coaches from both teams coming over looking for an explanation. Nothing on the board yet. And if I had to guess, nothing's going to go on the board. It's going to stay 5-on-5 with coincidental minors. So both will get out of the box at 2:04 if I'm correct. And that's exactly what's going on. So coincidentals, it's Trace Gerges for the Generals and Laramie for the WolfPack with 4:04 to go before the intermission. Santiago came in and helped out on a big hit, and you were nervous to think that maybe that's what it was going to be, the penalty called on. You don't want to see any of your players sitting for 14 minutes in the first half of a 45-minute game. Santiago off the face-off, pushes it forward, helped out by Connor Williams. The WolfPack come the other way. A shot goes high off the glass off the stick of Roswech. Now on the Near side half wall, jumping on it is the defenseman Dalton Smith. He pushes it back around. Musa, who we haven't seen in a while, holds possession for the Wolfpack and cleared out of the zone by William Klingensmith. And we have a little bit of extracurricular activity by Klingensmith on that far side. Him and Musa tangled up. We'll see what the penalty is. If there is a penalty, they might have just called the whistle because Klingensmith had lost his bucket. And that's what it looks like. So Musa in the face-off circle. He'll face off against Makai Santiago. Maybe not. Santiago going off for a line change. Instead, he'll face off against Hunter Couture. One back by Couture. Held onto by Peter Christophitis. Sent up this near side half wall. And back into the general zone. Christophitis, the first one back. Up the far side wall to Antonio Fleck. And now chasing it back is the defenseman Dalton Smith. Smith blows a tire. Holds possession behind his cage. Keeps it. Now goes up the far side wall. And out of the zone comes skating Emmett Roswech. Offside, says the official, and so with exactly 3 minutes to go until the break, we'll get a neutral zone faceoff. Shane Hill in the faceoff circle for the Generals. Instead, it's snapped back by Liam Lefebvre. Lefebvre in the offensive end. Good opportunity. Rose makes the save, but they score. Chase Cordomanchi. Another one where Rose got a piece of it, but not all of it. Actually, that's number 9, not number 3. It's Sasha Philippovich on a quick backhand just in front on a broken play. Christian Williams was the lone man back, and Philippovich put it into the midsection of Cade Rose, and it squeaked its way between the body and the post to make it 2-1 Wolfpack. Now again on the side of the net, Thomas Cobella chases it up the wall, pushed back down below the goal line. First one on it, Jesse Peck. And the Generals get out of their own end. Here's Cobella near side into the offensive zone, holds on his forehand, takes it to his backhand, he goes down. And it'll be another Generals power play. It's number 2, Max Leduc, guilty of a trip. With 2:21 to go till the intermission, Santiago will come to the ice with Shane Bradley and Lucas Sawyer, Christian Williams, and the goal scorer Joseph Duncan on the back end. Play it around. Duncan holds at his own blue line. Now Williams in front, can't get a handle on it, so it gets cleared back down the length of the ice. First one back is Duncan. He'll watch it as it goes for an icing with 1:45 to go in the man advantage. Trace Gergis and Chase Laramie both out of the box on their coincidentals. Face-off won by Santiago, but coming through and taking possession was a Wolfpack player. Now chasing it down, Jack Rodman watches it into the corner. Duncan on it for the Generals. He'll gain speed through his own zone. He'll carry it through the neutral zone, now into the offensive end. Duncan, a quick shot, goes just wide. Santiago on it on the near side. Pushes it back down low for Duncan. Duncan now behind the cage. Pushes it to the far side for Shane Bradley. Now near side, Sawyer jumps down into the corner. Back around for Bradley. He'll hold on to it at the blue line. Bradley across to Sawyer now near side of the blue line. Sawyer finds Santiago. Quick shot. Loose in front. Looking for the rebound was Williams. Sawyer picks it up now on the near side. Sawyer curls around the zone. Keeps it in, but quickly gives it away to the penalty killer, Emmett Roswech, who blows a tire. 52 seconds on the man advantage. Blowing a tire was Shane Bradley. And the Generals are going to go up 5-on-3 for 47 seconds. It was Chase Cordomacci who cross-checked the Generals player in the neutral zone. And so with 1:07 to the break, the Generals with a good opportunity to regain this tie game at 2-1. Hill in the face-off circle alongside Couture. Goes back to the defenseman Messier. Back down to the winger. Back up to Messier now. Middle of the blue line. Far side to Couture. Couture holds on the far side half wall. Back up to Messier. Far side of the blue line in the middle for Hill. Shane Hill will walk, hold, curl, shoot. Shot got blocked. Rebound not quite cleared out of the zone. Kept in by Couture. His long shot goes just wide. First one jumping on it, Antonio Fleck. He'll leave it off for Messier. Now across to Couture. 33 seconds in the period. 10 seconds on the initial penalty. His shot gets saved. Rebound can't get out of the zone. Messier holds it in, finds Fleck. 4 seconds till it's 5-on-4. Fleck holds near side half wall, thrown across the zone. Couture, 5-on-4 hockey. First one on it, Cobella below the goal line. Now Fleck near side once more. Across the way, finds Couture. 10 seconds in the period. Couture's shot gets held onto in the glove of Lane Jackson, and more extracurricular activity. Jackson gets involved, and guys getting ripped off of each other. We'll see what the officials decide to do as he follows Cobella and Dinuzzo back to the box. So with 8 seconds to go in the period, the Generals are going to pull their goalie. They're going to go with Joseph Duncan, Lucas Sawyer, Makai Santiago, Shane Hill, Shane Bradley, and Trace Gergis on the... Oh, they gave Cobella a 4-minute, a double minor. So the Generals will pull their goalie back. It's 4-on-3. They also have to pull a guy off the ice now. Well, the Gens have a penalty on the board, but they have 5 guys on the ice. Face-off won by the WolfPack. And now the whistle gets blown. They realize the Gens have 5 guys. 4 seconds on the clock. The officials talking about it. I heard the parent scream, "That's a penalty for too many men on the ice." It's actually the official's duty before he drops the puck to ensure that there's the correct amount of people on the ice. The too many men penalty comes mid-play during changes. But now with 5 guys on the ice, the Generals pull the goalie. Santiago wins it back, but it makes its way to the neutral zone. So that's going to do it for the first half. The Generals will come back to a 4-on-3 power play, trailing 2-1 to the Hartford WolfPack here at the 2022 River Rats Jamboree. We'll be back in just about 16 minutes for the second half right here on YouTube Live.
Welcome back to Gens Hockey. Here we go. 4-on-3 right now. Sawyer has the puck. Getting it. Ships it to the corner. Santiago has getting the puck from him. WolfPack dump it. No ice. Sawyer with the puck. Shot on net, save. WolfPack dumps it. Santiago gets it. Shot. Big save. From Sawyer, back with it. Puts it in the corner. Santiago has it. WolfPack coming straight at it. 2-on-1 for the WolfPack. Breakaway. Big save made. Still loose. Back in the corner. Big save made. Gens dump it. WolfPack back with it. Gens dump it back in the corner. WolfPack up 2-1 at the moment with 20:55 left to go. Here comes WolfPack and cover made. One of the WolfPacks decides to hit the goalie in the glove. WolfPack have it. Fenceman, number 12. Puck in the corner right now. WolfPack, big hit made by both Gens right on him. WolfPack still have the puck. Passes up middle, no one there to get it. Oh, here's a 2-on-0. Shot, scored! Gens tied it up 2-2. Will Huber with the goal. 6'1", 187, right shot from Michigan. What a snipe from him. Gens still have 4. Good penalty kill goal by Will Huber right there. Get the Gens back up 2-2. WolfPack number 2 has it. Gives it to his D partner. WolfPack have it. Gives him middle shot. Big block. Gens have the puck. Dumps it. Dumps it back into the WolfPack corner. And here comes the WolfPack coming in to the Gens zone. Great defense. Tried to clear, didn't get it. Great save by goalie. Gens dump it back and icing. Icing called. I'm pretty sure. Yep, icing called. 2-2 right now in the game. Will Huber with the tying up goal. Wolfpack had it. Shot. Score. 3-2 Wolfpack coming into the after that tying goal. And there's a power play goal for them. $19-12 remaining in the second half. Wolfpack dump it. One on him. Here's breakaway. Beats him, breakaway. Oh, and he whisks the shot. Wolfpack with it. 3-on-2 coming in. Shot. Big block made by Joseph Duncan. Wolfpack, number 6, has it. Wolfpack 2-on-0, right? Shot. Gets hit. Jens dump it, clear it, and ice it. 18:08 left of the period. 3-2 Wolfpack right now. Williams, here comes the Wolfpack. Oh, and Williams gets the breakout out. Here's Hunter Couture. Offside's called. Wolfpack out in the corner. Will Huber with the puck in the corner at the moment. Wolfpack come out with the puck. Breaking it out. Here's number 7. Coming. Good try. Oh, and there is going to be a penalty, 1 hurt. See if he's okay. Will Huber hit him by behind by accident, I would assume. And they give him a 10-2 for that, it looks like. So he'll be serving 10 minutes, and then looks like William Klingensmith will be covering the 2 minutes penalty for him. Wolfpack have it. D shot. Save made. Wolfpack win the face-off. It's number 20. Oh, thank God.
Oh, a big thank you to Gavin Hoffman. Opportunity for the Wolfpack on the power play, making a move and Putting a shot onto Rose, gets turned aside. Rose playing all game today. Hoffman, Gavin was helping me out. I was on the phone with Xfinity. Gavin lives in the unit above me over at the Attleboro complex, and I'm sure he really wants that internet to be installed as soon as possible. So he said, I'll go broadcast while you get the internet taken care of. I got good news and bad news, Gavin. They're dealing with it, but we don't have internet just yet. So we're using the front house until the time being, but it's all right. Back to hockey here. Musso wins the faceoff back. Minute 20 remaining on the Gens penalty. Rose comes down, holds on for the whistle, and more extracurricular activity between these two teams. The Gens, Gavin even got to call a Gens goal too as well, which is
Yeah, and then I had to look at what the number was.
a fun time. Maybe Gavin will have a little bit more respect for the broadcasters, knowing how much it takes. Opportunity for the WolfPack. Rose makes the first save. Puck still loose. Rose makes the second save, and the Gens are able to clear the zone for the moment. Regaining possession, Emmett Roswech. Roswech into the offensive zone with speed. Holds on. Curls back up the near side half wall. Chip back out of the zone, and the WolfPack give chase. The Gens change up their unit. Good forecheck by Hunter Couture. Almost causes a turnover. And more importantly, takes time off the clock in this penalty kill. And we have an offsides called. So 15:30 to go here in the second period. 25 seconds remaining on the Generals penalty kill. They trail 3-2. As Mikhail Santiago will take the face-off. He'll face off against Liam Lefebvre. Lefebvre wins it back. First one on it is Max Leduc, and now another penalty called against the Generals. It's William Klingensmith, and I'd be lying to you if I told you what I knew he was called for. Head coach Cody Gagnon not very happy with the call. Him and coach Eric Projan looking for an explanation. Puck's dropped on the near side end of the General zone. They now have to kill off a 5-on-3. Santiago throws it around. Near side, Leduc holds on to possession, curls back up. Dinuzzo now middle of the blue line, near side, finds a teammate. Quick shot, save made by Rose. Meekin Jones took the shot, refines it, goes up top to Leduc. Now 5-on-4, Leduc a quick shot into the chest and held onto by Cade Rose, who we don't have a shot total today, but Cade Rose has had to make plenty of saves and keep his team in this game. And now head coach Cody Gagnon is getting assessed a bench minor penalty. The official looking for a player from the Generals bench to serve it. It'll be Thomas Cobella. And the Gens go back to 5-on-3. Face-off won by the WolfPack, controlled by Roswech. Now a long shot top of the circles. Slap shot from Avery Ferraris goes just wide. Gens can't clear the zone, holding on to it. Jack Rodman. Rodman leaves it off for a teammate in the corner. Back up to Roswech. Back to the half wall. Held on to by number 19. That was Jason Musa. Now a shot off the stick of Ferraris gets blocked and cleared out of the zone by Mikhail Santiago. Santiago gives chase. Jack Rodman back for possession. He goes off the boards and finds Roswech. 54 seconds remaining till 5-on-4 hockey. 120 until even strength. Up the near side, here comes Jesse Pack. Pack into the zone. Quick shot into the glove and held onto by Rose. 14:07 remaining in regulation. The Gens only trail by 1. They are within striking distance of this WolfPack team if they can stay out of the box. Hunter Couture in the face-off circle for the Gens. Musa for the WolfPack. Musa wins it back, goes straight to Roswech across the way. Quick shot taken by Avery Ferraris and held on to by Rose. Face-off won by the Gens, sent down the length of the ice. Roswech holds on in his own end. Forechecking for the team in white. That's Shane Bradley. WolfPack progress up. Bad pass, and Bradley sends it back down. Icing is nulled as Lane Jackson came out of his cage to play it. Now back the other way. Jack Rodman near side. Absorbs a hit. It was laid by Trace Gerges, and now a shot on net. Blocker saved by Rose. It was in Gerges' feet. And now bodies tumbling over. And I think Cade Rose is going to be assessed a penalty. Jack Rodman was in front of the net. Trace Gerges had pushed him over top of Cade Rose, and then Cade Rose finished the job. So the Gens, who killed off a 5-on-3, were back to 5-on-4. Will now kill another 25 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey. So 25 seconds, 5-on-3. 2 minutes after that, we'll be back to 5-on-5. 13:20 remaining here in regulation. It's just a 3-2 game. Now top of the blue line, holding possession, Laramie. Backdoor pass intended for the stick of Lefebvre. Now Laramie back up at the blue line, holds possession. Walking, holding, shooting, goes just wide. Rose can't hold on to the rebound, as getting in the way was Philippovich, who scored back in that first period. Now Leduc has possession, 5-on-4. In the slot, a shot from Lefebvre goes high and wide. Picking up the rebound below the goal line, Jack Meakin-Jones. Gets sticked away from him. Now up top once more. Laramie, a shot goes wide, and clearing it the length of the ice, but not enough for an icing, was the Generals defenseman Joseph Duncan, who got the Gens on the board back in the first period. His D partner, Christian Williams, fresh legs on the ice. Looks to clear the zone. Is able to, but not very far, as quickly moving back up, Max Leduc. Leduc into the offensive end, pressured by Shane Hill. Throws a pass that goes awry and back down the length of the ice to his own end. 48 seconds remaining on what was the Cade Rose penalty. Offsides are the WolfPack. And so we'll get a stoppage with 12:04 to go in this second period. Again, thank you, Gavin Hoffman, hopping on the call for about 5 minutes. He said to me before the 18s game, because he was working the camera for the 18s, he said, Desiree, you should have let me broadcast. I got a good voice. So when I saw him in the lobby, I said, hey, Xfinity just called. You should fill in for me for the first couple minutes. And when I came back, he said, oh, thank God, that was terrible. So I'll let him stick to the hockey. I'll stick to the broadcasting. Backdoor pass for Musa. Musa holds, looks at his options, goes back up top. He finds Ferraris. Ferraris, middle of the blue line for Roswech. Back down low to Musa. Musa curls up, drops it for Ferraris. Now down low in the corner. Sends a pass in front, but it goes instead to the stick of Hunter Couture, who sends it down the length of the ice. So back in 2 seconds to 5-on-5 hockey. Quick shot onto Rose, gets sticks away. Makes the save on the rebound. Ferraris, top of the circle, makes a move. And it goes into the far side corner. Finding it, Couture taken away. Now a shot off of a stick of Jack Rodman. Giants look to get out of their zone. They do. They change. Giving chase. The lone player left on the ice was Brian Nauman. He chases around Emmett Roswech into the offensive zone for the Wolfpack, and picking it up, Peter Christophitis. Quick shot blocked in front by the defenseman Joseph Duncan. Christophitis tries Nauman on the near side of the boards, and it gets into the neutral zone, but quickly picked up by number 14 in blue. That's Liam Lefebvre. Now Jens in the offensive zone. Lefebvre picks up possession, goes ahead for Meekin Jones. Regained by the team in white, sent back into the neutral zone. The Gens have 10-18 to strike back and retie this game, but the longer you go, the harder it gets to regain that tied score. A pass from Christophitis goes awry, and he regains it back in his own end, up to the far side. Cleared the length of the ice. Icing is waved off by the official, so back to get it is Chase Cordomanchi. Now once more, Joseph Duncan holds possession, curls back in his own end. He's got a couple of Wolfpack players on him. He had it for the moment, but quickly taken away by Meekin Jones. Now in front, Cade Rose, a save. Rebound goes up the half wall on the near side. A trio of generals in the area, only one battling for possession. That's Mikhail Santiago. Now the three join in, 3 for the Gens, 2 for the Wolfpack. It makes its way up to the blue line and sent back down below the goal line where Peter Christophitis clears the zone. Bouncing puck, not enough for an icing. All 5 generals get off for a change. Back is Meekin Jones. Up this near side wall, pressured quickly by a general. Now at the blue line, it's held onto by Trace Gerges, and the other way it goes. In the area, number 15, Owen Pazzaglia will start things for the Wolfpack. He absorbs a hit. Santiago tried finding a teammate. That's Shane Bradley. Instead, coming back the other way, Nathan Kempton. Kempton in front. Pazzaglia couldn't put it home as Cade Rose came out and issued a poke check to clear the danger. The Wolfpack regrouping. Cross-ice pass, a little bit too hot to handle, so icing is called, and now here comes an opportunity for the Generals. They trail by 1, and they'll have an offensive zone face-off with 8:27 to go in regulation. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. Pushed back up the near side wall to Jack Rodman. Now Musa far side. Musa holds. Toe drag shot goes high off the glass. Rodman in the area tried keeping it in. He wasn't able to. Now here comes Hunter Couture. Couture takes a hit, but gets the puck deep in the zone. Now thrown in front, but no one was there. He gets pushed into the half wall on the near side. At the blue line, kept in the zone by a Generals defenseman. That was actually Antonio Fleck. Some big collisions, gets the crowd riled up. The Wolfpack will look to clear their own zone once more as the defenseman Max Leduc. He does, but quickly waiting there for it, Joseph Duncan. Trying to get through the neutral zone. Duncan stopped by Musa. Musa now far side in the offensive zone. Curls back up towards the blue line. Leaves it off for a teammate. That's number 12, Avery Ferraris. Now in the far side corner. He's pushed off the puck by the big defenseman Christian Williams. Ferraris, a 2006 birth year. He puts it on net onto Rose, who turns it aside with the pad. Lots of hockey below the goal line so far. Rose makes another save. Rebound goes to the corner where it's picked up by Pazzaglia. Giants looking to get out of the zone. They do. They send it the length of the ice, but off line from the cage, so they'll have to go back and win a defensive zone face-off. They'll do so with a new unit. Fresh on the ice, William Klingensmith with Thomas Cobella and Shane Hill. on the offensive end. Trace Gergis and Dylan Messier on the back end for the Generals. They clear the zone, quickly jumping on it. The defenseman, that is Ferreira. He's got in his own end. He goes D to D with his partner Leduc. WolfPack almost cleanly up the ice, but is taken back by the Generals with 6.5 minutes to go. They're in their own end looking to clear the zone. They do. Quickly up to the winger, that's Klingon-Smith. But Ferraris back up where it's taken back by the Generals defenseman Dylan Messier. Ferraris will chase it back deep in his own zone. Far side corner, he'll wrap it all the way around to where it's picked up by his wingerman. That's Jack Meekin-Jones. Gens hold possession, the offensive end. Here's an opportunity. Quick shot on that, in and out of the glove of Jackson. Now another opportunity. It's William Klingon-Smith who's on that far side with 2 quick shots on net as we tick down towards 5:50 to play in regulation. Good move by the defenseman Max Leduc. He's going to take it the length of the ice. Quick shot, blockered away by Cade Rose. And looking to clear the zone, Dylan Messier. He skates it, loses it, throws a big hit as the Generals will send it down, and that's a penalty. A 2-minute minor for roughing. I mean, Emmett Roswich had possession of the puck in the slot. Either way, the Generals are shorthanded once again. It's a 2-minute minor for roughing for Dylan Messier. Roswich now on the boards. In the area, Joseph Duncan chips it out of the zone and into the neutral zone. Good stick by Shane Bradley. Pushes it a little bit farther. Now Makai Santiago helps out. Duncan up to Santiago at the red line. He'll send it around the boards, and back to play it is Lane Jackson out of his crease. WolfPack look to clear their end. 30 seconds ticked off this penalty kill, down to 5 minutes remaining in regulation. The WolfPack lead 3-2 here on this Tuesday afternoon game at the Village. Generals Academy 18 team just won 4-3 in the game before this. Generals 16U looking to get their first win in the column if they can come back and tie the game. Opportunity for the WolfPack. It was on and off the stick of Sasha Philippovich very quickly. Now up to the blue line. It's held onto by Dalton Smith. Sent down low to Philippovich in the corner. He's trying to get away from one, but he's unable to. That was the defenseman Duncan. Now it gets sent back in, where it's held onto by Roswich in the near side corner. He makes a move out in front. The backhand goes just wide. Philippovich the first one on it. A pass up top to Smith. Back to Philippovich at the circle. A backhand saved by Rose. Another save made by his pad. A third save made. Rebound still loose. And now it goes up to the blue line where it's held onto by Philippovich. Another save by Rose. And now the defenseman Peter Christophitis will clear the zone, but not enough for icing. The Gens execute a full 4-person line change with now just 10 seconds remaining on their penalty kill. Musa into the offensive end on his forehand, a shot. His stick breaks. The rebound goes to the far side half wall. And the puck finds its way out of the zone. Back to even strength. Fresh onto the ice is Hunter Couture. And quickly regaining possession, Chase Laramie. Far side pass onto the near side for Jesse Peck, whose shot got blocked. Now the puck's loose in front. Peck has possession to the blue line and throws it across to Laramie. Laramie curls away from one. Quick shot into the glove of Rose, who holds on. So 3:11 remaining in regulation. And for the first time in a long time, now that Will Huber's out of the box, the Generals have no one sitting and serving penalties. The Eric Projan and Mike Rakes fan club in attendance. Meanwhile, on the ice, quick shot goes just wide. It was Max Leduc who sent it. Mike Rakes' interview coming I don't know, soon maybe tomorrow we'll post it. Meanwhile, Thomas Cobella will chase the puck deep into the Wolfpack zone. Now he has possession. Cobella top of the circle looking for a pass. He made it to Shane Hill, but it went the other way. The Wolfpack cleared the zone. And back to get it, Generals defenseman Joseph Duncan. Duncan avoids a hit. Now here's Shane Hill, 3-on-2 for the Gens. Far side, Hill, a shot, gets blocked down. Pushed to the middle of the slot. Duncan jumps into one. It goes just wide as Jackson will play it up the far side wall. Musa will leave the zone for the Wolfpack. And quickly coming back the other way was William Klingensmith. Taken away by number 7, that's Jack Rodman. And thrown onto Rose. It goes loose and we'll get a whistle. Hand pass called against the Wolfpack with 2:12 to go in regulation. We'll be back here with the Generals Academy in the start of October. October 2nd and 3rd, or October 1st and 2nd, rather. They'll be taking on the MNDP. Now an opportunity, Makai Santiago near side, a shot. Pad save made by Jackson. Santiago refines it. Another shot save made by Jackson into the corner. Sawyer throws it in front. Santiago a backhand. Shot got blocked. It's still loose and now coming out of the danger. And chipping it into the offensive zone was Jesse Peck. 1:27 remaining. Peck goes down and the Gens will go short-handed. It's Dylan Messier, a 2-minute minor for tripping with 1:24 to go. Rose had gone to the bench, and the Gens were 6-on-5, but Messier will make it 5-on-4 in favor of the Wolfpack, who have already used their timeout, but taking a chance to talk things over. Meanwhile, Saturday, October 1st and Sunday, October 2nd, we'll be right back here at the Village. Saturday at 4:30, it's the 16s. At 6:30, it's the 18s. Then on Sunday at 11:30, the 16s, and at 1:30, the 18s. We'll be right here on YouTube Live all season long at the Village. Now an opportunity for the Generals in this game. Quick shot goes off the crossbar. Came off the stick of Hunter Couture and just a couple of inches from a 3-3 scoreline. Oh, Cade Rose makes a save, makes a second save, and now holds on for a whistle. And Hunter Couture, the Winchendon, Massachusetts native, very close to tying this game shorthanded. Cade, what's wrong? Do you think you're no longer the best rakes? Taking the message back. It's okay. On the ice in the near side corners, picked up by Trey Skirgis. Shot onto Rose, blocked in front. Rose with a poke check. Net comes off, and the Generals might be going shorthanded 5-on-3. We'll see. A Wolfpack player was pushed into the net. And the Generals will take their timeout. 42 seconds remain. They trail 3-2. We'll be back in just a moment at the New England Sports Village and YouTube Live. Welcome back to the Village. 42 seconds left on the clock. The Gens shorthanded 5-on-4. And outside of the zone face-off just in front of the Gens bench as they trail 3-2. Sent back into the general zone behind Cade Rose. First one back is Joseph Duncan. Duncan regains it near side corner, half a minute remaining. Now cross-ice pass intended for Santiago. Instead goes the way of a player wearing blue. First one back is the forward Shane Hill. He'll throw it up the far side wall. Blocking his shot was Duncan, and jumping on it is Jack Rodman. Now Rodman far side. Quick shot onto Rose, gets blocked, and with the buzzer going, the game ends, and the Generals fall 3-2 at the hands of the Hartford WolfPack. We'll be back here in October on YouTube Live with the Academy teams. But first things first, we'll be back on Hockey TV here at the Village as the NA and NA3 teams start their seasons. September 9th, we'll be on the road at the Colisée at 7:05 and at 7 p.m. on Sunday the 10th. And then right here at the Village the following weekend on Saturday the 15th and Friday the 14th, the Generals will take on the New Jersey Titans. Actually, I'm in October right now. That's not right. September 9th and 10th will be on the road at the Colisée. And then the 17th of September, the NA3 team starts their home schedule. And we'll be here at the Village at 7:30 as the Long Beach Sharks come to town. So your final score from Attleboro, the WolfPack 3, the Generals 2. Thanks for joining us on YouTube Live.